Okay, it's very good to be here with you all. This is Prayerbook Hebrew. We are looking at chapter 7 and finishing up chapter 7, actually. And there's a couple of exercises that we're going to be doing. And so with all of that, let's get started. Okay, so what we've been working on here with our canting is the second part of the Shema, and Avinu Malkeinu, our Father, our King. And so let's just quickly review this one more time. This will be the last time that we do this, for this class anyway. And let me get my annotate up here. Okay, so we have Echad, Eloheinu, Gadol, Adonenu, Kadosh, Shemo. So one is our God, great is our Lord, set apart is his name. Okay? Set apart his name, our Lord, great, our God, one. Okay, so then the tune is like this. Echad Eloheinu, Gadol Adonenu, Kadosh Shemo. Okay, and so that's not typically recited in the Messianic assemblies. This is more of an traditional Judaism version, the second part of the Shema. But let's move on down then to Avinu Malkeinu, our Father, our King. Okay, so we see some of these in here. Kohelenu, Kolenu. We have the new ending hour. Then Ase, do or it. Lema'an, for the sake of. Rachameka. By the way, I've been thinking of doing a module on prepositions. I think that would be the next step, be very, very useful. If people don't want to go through 1 through 7, I'm going to do it anyway, if there's 1 or 2, but this prepositions, I think, or rather, if they didn't want to go through 8 beyond that, we could just do a module on prepositions. I have all the material. I think that that would be a good thing to learn, just as an aside there. Okay, so let's see what we have. Avinu, Malkeinu, Shema, Kolenu, Avinu, Malkeinu, Ase, Lema'an, Rachamecha, Harabim. Avinu, Malkeinu, Ase, Lema'an, Shimcha Hagadol. Okay, so then the tune is a little bit like this. Let's see, I'm gonna get this right here. I get the right tune in my head in a moment here. There we go, I got it. Avinu Malkeinu, Shema Kolenu, Avinu Malkeinu, Ase Lema'an Rakameka Harabim. Avinu Malkeinu, Ase Lema'an Shimcha Hagadol. All right. And it has kind of a pleading sort of feeling to it. Our Father, Avinu, our Father, Malkeinu, our King, Shema Kolenu, hear our voice. Avinu, Malkeinu, our Father, our King. Ase is a form of to do or make. Lema'an, for the sake of. 2 or 4, there's our preposition. Rachamecha, your abundant mercy. Here's the abundant part. Harabim. Harabim. Avinu, our Father. Malkenu, our King. Aseh, another verb, means to do or make. Lema'an, preposition to or for the sake of. Shemcha, your name. Ha-gadol, the great. So your great name. All right. And then our vocabulary again, we have Adon, Adonim, Master, Lord. Ahava, love, that's feminine. Or, for light. Orim, lights. Dor, generation. These are masculine. Masculine for light, feminine love, masculine for Lord and Master. Okay, down here again. Dorot, generations. Chag, festival. Chagim. Recently we had, we celebrated Chag Purim here in Greenwood with a family, and we had Hamanstashon, which is sort of a jelly-filled pastry. And so that was a nice time, enjoyed by all. And by the way, as an aside, if you do observe Purim, then there is a movie, One Night with the King. That is an excellent movie on the Book of Esther, and I'll just throw that in there. Kavod, honor or glory. Lev, levav, levavot. So heart, heart, hearts. Ra, ra'ah, ra'im, ra'ot. Okay, evil or bad. All right. Let's go down to our exercises then. I believe it was this one here. So we're simply going to translate the following sentences into Hebrew. So as ordinarily we would look at Hebrew script and then translate into English, this is reversing it. So it's challenging a little bit, gives you some practice on Hebrew writing. And so let's look at the first one. And for each one, there's 4, or it looks like 5 of them for each one out of these 2 ones here. So let's see what we have. We have blessed and land are the 2 that we're most familiar with, or that we're going to be using here. These, of course, are put in to make it proper English. So we know the word for land is eretz. Okay. We put a Zadik Sophie on there. Eretz. E-R-E-T-Z. And then now, because this is feminine, what's going to happen to this here? Blessed. Well, we know that Baruch is the masculine singular form, so it's going to have to change a little bit, isn't it? It's going to have to adopt a feminine ending if we're going to make this match with Eretz. So let's put our bet in there. A resh, a shurik, a chaf, and we're going to throw the feminine ending or suffix on there, comments, hey. Eretz barucha. Okay, a land is blessed. Now, let's go to this one here. A good land is blessed. So in this case, we know it still has land in it, so it's still got that feminine aspect. Now in Hebrew, the ordering is not the same usually. So in this case, we're going to try to write this out. Land good is blessed. Okay? So let's start out with land again. Eretz, resh, sagol, Zadik Sofi, okay? Land good. So we're describing this land that I'm giving you the ordering in Hebrew. So we know that the word good in Hebrew is tov, but since this is a feminine gender noun, we have to make, and it's a descriptive, the good part is descriptive of the noun. So it's not just any land, it's good land. So we're going to take the base part of tov, we'll throw a tet in there, right? Put our whole M, okay? And we've got our vet, but we need to make it match the feminine gender of eretz. So what are we going to do? We're going to do the same thing we did before. Kametz hey. Eretz tova. Eretz tova. Okay, and now we need to add our blessed on there. So it's not going to change from last time. It still maintains that barucha. I'm kind of getting mixed in here. Barucha. Okay. Eretz tova barucha. All right, so let's see what we have here now. The good land is blessed. Okay, so in this case, because we have the definite article that we need to be worried about, literally we need this to say, the land, the good. The land, the good. So when you see that the there next to the noun, or the adjective, we know that it's saying that it's going to have two hays in there. So like before, we're going to start out with land. So the land, the good, and then we're going to do blessed. So let's start out with ha-aretz. We have our definite article. Okay. In this case, remember, this is one that kind of changes a little bit. Ha-aretz. Okay. Ha-aretz. The land. Now we need to say the good. Ha, right? And good is tov in its masculine singular sense, but because we're talking about land, which is feminine gender, it's going to take on this kametz hey ending. Ha-tova. Ha-aretz, ha-tova, right? So now all we have to worry about is this word blessed. Oops, not that one. This one, blessed. Blessed. And of course, that stays the same. Resh, shurek. Let's make that resh a little more robust here. And a chaf, kametz hey, ending. Barucha. Okay. Haaretz, hatova, barucha. The land, the good, is blessed. Or, in proper English, the good land is blessed. Okay. Now, we'll go down to this one. Our land is blessed. In this case, we notice with this our part, that's going to be a suffix, right? So in this case, we're going to take the word eretz, which is land, and put the our suffix on it, for we. which is also formed like that, but our. So let's put then eretz. We start out with an aleph, right? We start with an aleph, and in this case, we're going to see some slight changes. We have the first syllable, arts, and then here is our zadik, but it's not a zadik sofit because this is in this case not ending the word, and we're putting the saray, noon, and the shurik ending, artsenu. T-S-E-N-U, artsenu. Okay, so our land, and now we need to put the blessed on there, but because this is still feminine, it's going to be the bet, resh, shurik, chaf, kametz, hey ending. Artsenu barucha, our land is blessed. Okay. So let's look at this here. Our good land is blessed. So we don't have to worry about this. That's included in there. So all we have to worry about is blessed, land, good, our. Now remember in Hebrew, literally it's going to say the land part with the our on there. So it's going to say the land, the good, or our land, the good, blessed. That's literally what it's going to say. Our land, the good, blessed. So let's start out with our land again, and we start with an aleph. And in this case, the aleph is a little different on its nikud. The same thing. Okay, so we have aleph, resh, and zadik. Okay, and then we have the our ending suffix on it, so it's saray, artsenu. Artsenu. Our land, and then we have to say good. Good, right? But because it's saying our land, we're going to put a hey on there. Okay, V, comments, hey, ending. Artsenu hatova, our land, the good. That's literally what it says. And then now we need to get blessed on there. Blessed. So this, in this case, is going to be same. Chaf, comments, hey, ending. See, artsenu, ha, tova, barucha. Our land, the good is blessed, or our good land is blessed. We could say that way better in English. Okay. So let's see here. I think you guys have a pretty good idea. Let's put number 2, and we'll add that to the exercises. Let's see here. I'm going to stop my share and open up my assignments. Okay, oops, you know what, what number is that again? Let's see, that is number 5, 5.2. We'll put exercise 5.2. That's how I'll do that. Just 5, section 2. How about we just do it that way? That's probably okay. All right. All right, good. Let's go back to our page, and we'll translate the following sentences into English. So, what we have here, let's see what we can come up with. So we have number 1, Avraham, Avi, Libo, Ra. Okay, so let's start there, because that's the first sentence. So we know Abraham, there's Abraham. Here is Aleph Vet. We know that's father, right? And we've got Hirik Yod suffix. So what we'll start out with here is Abraham, and something about father. My father, this is literally what it's saying. Abraham, my father, or is my father, rather. Abraham is my father. Libo. So we know that this is a connecting verb, that's and his heart. Notice that the holem is the his suffix, and we've got lamed and vet for lave, for heart, okay? And his heart is what? Ra. That was in our vocabulary. So in this case, we'll throw evil on there. Could be evil or bad. Abraham is my father, and his heart is evil. So let's see what we got here. Sarah, Imi, in this case, we've got Aleph Mem, so aim, a form of aim for mother, right? And the same suffix, so it's my mother. Sarah is my mother. Liba. Here's the lamed. Here's the vet, turn bet with the changes. So we know it's heart. And her heart. Notice the kametz, hey, with the dagesh in there. That's a form of her. If you go to your chart, you'll see that. Sarah is my mother, and her heart is what? Tov. Tov. Okay. Good. And her heart is good. Ani bitam. Now look, isn't this something? Ani bitam. Now, we know this ani is I. Here's a bet and a tav. So we get bat there for daughter, right? And so this kametz mem sofit we have as a form of they. So I am their daughter. D-A-U-G-H-T-E-R. I am their daughter. Okay, we'll finish this. Ani tova v'ra'a. Isn't that something? Ani, I. In this case, we have good, v'ra'a, and we'll put bad. So the daughter is saying, I am good and bad. Isn't that something? Because she's got a dad that's bad, and a mom that's good. She is their daughter, and she describes herself as good and bad. So a mixture there. All right, so let's look at number 2. We have Dorechem Gadol Uch Vodo. Uch Vodo. Rav. Look at this. Va Hahagim Kadoshim. Okay, Va Hahagim Kadoshim. All right, so let's see what we have here. We know that this Dalet Olem Resh is door, meaning generation, and we've got a suffix here. I guess the whole suffix is here. So number 2, this is you all, or your, you all's generation. Okay, you all's generation. Gadol, great, is great, okay? Uch vodo. Now we can see the chaf, vet, holem, dalet. So where do we see that in the vocabulary? Kavod means honor. So if we look at the suffix holem, it is it says his honor, but in this case, kavod is inanimate. So, or rather, generation is inanimate. It's not a person. It's not a name. So, it's not going to be his. It's going to be its, and its honor, because it's reflective of generation, right? And its honor. We're talking about a generation. It's the honor belongs to the generation, so it's its honor. And what is it? Rav. Rav. So I would say abundant there, right? Okay. You all's generation is great, and its honor is abundant. Okay, so that's a good good statement on that. I think there's a comma there, right? Okay. Va hahagim kadoshim. So we got these here now. So we know that Hag is in there. There's Chet and Gamel. So that's feast or festival, right? We know the definite article Hey is there. Here's the connecting Vav. So and here's feast, and here is a plural ending. It matches this plural ending on Kadoshim. So literally we have and the feast holy. So how do we make this sound in the plural? And the feasts are holy or set apart. So there is the translation for number 2. You all's generation is great, and its honor is abundant, and the feasts are holy. Okay, so let's look at number 3. We have Avihem. Okay, so this here is important to look at. We know that we've got Aleph and Vet. That's a form of father, right? Av. So in this case, the Chem is part of you alls. And so let's see. No, it's not. That's not right. That is there. Sorry about that, guys. That's there. Their father. Their father. Okay. Avihem hu Adonam. Avihem hu Adonam. Their father. It's a part of the their suffix. Their father. And literally this says he, their Lord, but we don't have to translate that. Is, and then here, Adonam, we have Adon there, and there's the Kametz He. You know what threw me off is this changes. They're both there, but that one was Segol, and this one is your normal form here. Their father is their Lord. Their father is their Lord. V'chasdo, so here we see chesed in here. Chet, samek, dalet. Chesed means kindness, right? So, and we have the connecting vav. And then we have this suffix on here, the holem, which is a form of his. So, and his kindness. And his kindness. Now, what is it about his kindness? Rav. Well, that means much or abundant. Is much. Their father is their Lord, and his kindness is much. All right. This one's still kind of tripping me up a little bit. More practice, I guess. By the time I get done with this class again, I'll probably get it the first time around. All right, number 4. We've got a long one here. Ha, orim, rabim. Okay, so I know we've got the definite article here. There's that. Here is aleph, holem, resh. Go to your vocabulary. You'll see that there is or hidden in there, and it's plural. Notice the plural. And then here's another plural that matches because it goes along with that one. So we have resh. Ordinarily it would be a vet, but it's a bet. This can't, it's a bet. So we have the lights are many. Okay, rabim. Let's see here. V'hechag. Look at that. That could trip you up too. But notice under the definite article, sometimes you will see a segol. So, and the, here it is, chet gamel. So you've got hag here. There's hag. The definite article is here, and here is your connecting vav. V'hechag. And the feast, gadol, great. So how do we translate this? The feast is great. Okay, and the feast is great, comma, and we'll finish this sentence up. Ushmo hegucha. Wow, look at that. Hegucha. Well, let's start with this one here. We know that ashurik sometimes is used as a connecting vav, so that's and, right? Here is sheen and mem. Well, we see shame hidden in there for name. And here is our suffix for his, right? So it's not, because we're talking about feast, it's inanimate, it's going to change to its. And its name. Okay, and its name. Here we go. Hanukkah. Look at that. Hanukkah. Chanucha. There's the name of the feast. Some of us celebrate Hanukkah. is Chanucha, and its name is Hanukkah. Okay, let's finish this down here. Habanim habanot. So we see Ben hiding in here. Ben for son. Here's a definite article. And the sons, or this rather not and, the sons, the habanot. We notice in this case we have daughters, right? Banot is daughters. The habanot, the sons and the daughters. The sons and the daughters, okay. Baruchim hayom. Baruchim. So here we see blessed hiding in here. Bet, resh, shurek, chaf. Okay, and it's in a plural because it's reflective of sons and daughters, right? And hayom, we saw that in one of our vocabulary lists, right? So the sons and the daughters are blessed hayom today. So there we go. That finishes number 4. That was a nice big one for us. All right. So I think let's do number 5 here. Ahavatech. Okay, ahavatech. We have aleph, hey, vet, and in this case we have a drop letter. Remember those drop letters? But we have enough here to figure out what this is. Aleph, hey, va, ahav. So we know this has something to do with love. And because it's got the Sareh Chaf Sofit on there, if we go to our chart, we'll notice that the Sareh Chaf Sofit is your feminine singular. So your love, he, ori. Okay? Now, in this case, it literally says she, my light. Because here's or here, light, and then Hirik Yod is my. But it's not going to be, let me see here. Let's start with by putting this. Your love, literally it says she, my light, but it's going to be in English just simply as is my light. Okay, to simplify that. This right here we don't translate. Remember that? So your love is my light, and this your is feminine singular. Okay. Ma tov libech. Ma tov libech. So we have this. Remember is what or how. Here's good. Here is lamed. Ordinarily it would be a vet for lave for heart. So we know heart is in there. Here's our Sareh Chaf Sofit, which is feminine singular, your. So what do we have here? How good your heart. How good your heart. So put it in proper English. We'll put is in there. Your love is my light. How good is your heart? So that's what I'm getting out of that there. All right. All right. So I think what I'll do here, okay, I'm going to do one more here. I'll do number 6, and then perhaps we'll see if you guys could take a crack at this. 7, and 8. All right, so let me do number 6 here. So we have Malchenu Ra. So Malchenu Ra. Now, we notice that the Saray, Nun, Shurik ending is our suffix, right? If we look in our chart, that's what we'll find. Here's Mem, Lamed, Chaf, or Melech. So our king, we know that's our king, Ra. Our king is evil. Okay? Comma. Umahuto. So here's Mem, Lamed, Chaf, Tav. Malkut, kingdom. And here is our connecting Vav. And here is our suffix. We're talking about our king. And so the king itself, or the kingdom rather, Malkut is kingdom, and his, or wait a minute, and his kingdom, because we're referencing the king, so it's a his, and his kingdom, Ra'ah, is evil. Okay, how about Va'artzenu Ra'ah? Looks like there's a lot of Ra's in here. Here's Eretz here, Aleph, Resh, Zadik, connecting Vav. Here is our suffix, Va'artzenu, and our land, Ra'ah, is evil, right? Va'amenu. Okay, so here we see Ayin, Mem for Am, for nation of people. And we've got the our suffix on there, and our people are evil. Wow, pretty bad place. Dorenu Ra. Here's Dalet. Holem Resh for Dor, meaning generation. Dorenu, and our generation is evil. Okay. Olamenu Ra. Now that one is interesting. Here's Olam. We haven't seen that in a while. Here's Ayin, Holem, Lamed, Mem, Olam. Okay. So we can translate that as our universe or world is evil. Okay. And let's see here. We're down here. Hayom. So we have a connecting Vav. Hayom means today, right? And today, this is beginning to look like a run-on sentence. And today, Yom Tov, is a good day. Okay. Well, isn't that something? Let's finish this here. Hayom hu ha-Shabbat. Hayom hu ha-Shabbat. So today, this he part, literally it says, Hayom it, the Sabbath. So we'll just put this in proper English. Today is the Sabbath. So our king is evil, his kingdom is evil, our land is evil, and our people are evil, and our generation is evil, and our universe or world is evil. And today is a good day. Today is the Sabbath. So hopefully, because today is the Sabbath, implication being maybe some of them evil people will get turned around by the reading of the Torah. Baruch Hashem. One can only hope. All right. All right, guys. So that is the bulk of those. For our final exercise, we'll put exercise 6, number 7 and 8. All right. Exercise 6, number 7 and 8. All righty. Well, if we go back to our screen here, we will see now this completes this chapter. So we have completed this chapter. So the things that you're going to want to review are page 55, the charts. Pay careful attention to the charts. Okay, singular nouns with possessive endings. See these here. All of these charts are very useful. Particularly here is our chart that gives us let me see if I can get this a little smaller here. Yeah, let's try 175. Get a little more of it on the screen. How about we try 150? There we go. So we see all these charts here. Very important to keep in mind as we are going through these exercises, because unless there is a real change in a nikud in the pointing, the general way of how these look holds true. All right. All right. Well, we almost did 50 minutes here with this last one. Any comments in the chat or on voice? This other module that I'm putting together looks at all of the different prepositions and the ways prepositions are used in Hebrew. And I think for those who made it through this class, it might be a good thing to learn. It's not nearly like one of these classes that are 7 chapters long. It's just a module. There's just one subject in grammar that we're going to be focusing on. And it wouldn't take any more than 4 weeks, I wouldn't think, to go through it. But I'm going to talk to Dr. Snyder about that, see what he thinks. Offering that. Yeah, it is. With all the endings, the words change so much it's difficult to find the base words. So unless it's a drop letter situation, and even then, usually like with ahava, you still have the aleph, vet, hey, ahav. Or the vet. So aleph, hey, vet. So as long as you start to memorize the combinations of consonants, that's what you should focus on from your vocabulary. Look at the consonant combinations. Then you're going to begin to decode which noun is being spoken of. But it has really been a pleasure to have everyone in this class. I'm so grateful to have the opportunity to present it. And please look for any notification emails. They'll probably come from Dr. Snyder. I'll have to talk to him and see what we can offer in a couple, maybe at most 3 weeks. And well, thank you so much. And to be honest with you, I've learned teaching it. That's what the scripture says. The practice helps me to firm up my Hebrew as well. So anyway, it's been a blessing to have all of you, and I pray that you will flourish in your study of Hebrew. And I will bid everyone a good night.